What's up, guys? We're back again, and today we are looking at the pre-draft interviews and the draft. So first off, it was the Portland Trailblazers. This is a post-com if you didn't know. First off, we have the Portland Trailblazers. I don't know if I want to go to them. I've already been picked to them multiple times, and they never pick you 6th. They always pick you 11th, so you're going to have to compete for a starting spot against Damian Lillard, which is really, really difficult considering that he is their star player. I said I'm not really interested.
Roses in the rose garden right off the bat. I'll give you the same respect and tell you flat out, I want to win immediately. Not next year, not the year after, right now. I just
Drink you some water.
I can handle all that losing and don't see myself as a fit with the Blazers.
Well, as you can see, I sort of turned them down. I don't think they were too happy, but I really don't really care if they were happy or not.
It's a tough one to ask, as there really isn't a right or wrong answer. Over the last couple of years, we've had entire seasons washed out by insurmountable injuries. As a franchise, we're becoming more conscious on injury histories and what that means for our draft picks. What can you tell us about your injury history, and more importantly, your ability to play through pain?
Well, I wasn't gonna lie. I've had some injuries, believe it or not, but it's never really held me back.
Some twists, some sprains, typical kid stuff. The important thing is that I never let it bring me down or hold me back. It's never stopped me from going out and doing what I've wanted to do.
And I believe that in every sense of the manner.
At this time, we'll need to discuss internally. I'll be in touch.
You better not be a fit. I don't want you guys. I like your hair, though.
Greetings, I'm the GM and Director of Player Personnel for the Detroit Pistons.
Okay, so the Detroit Pistons, their point guard is Brandon Knight. He's not going to be too hard to outdo, but it might be a little difficult considering I'm so small.
A rebuilding effort that didn't quite pan out. Obviously, it's difficult to predict the future, but I expect to see a fair amount of roster turnover as we work towards retooling the lineup for another rebuilding effort. How comfortable would you feel coming into a situation where the roster is in a state of flux?
To be honest, I'm okay with it for a little bit. I'm not going to be too greedy about it because I still have to get the feel for this guy and learn what he wants to do.
Sure, I can handle that for a little while as I learn the NBA game. It's not the biggest motivator in the world, but if you're telling me that you guys have a master plan, I can definitely get on board with that as long as it doesn't hold my game back.
There's nothing really to say about this. Awkward silence.
All right, then, one more. Being in the NBA brings a lot of responsibilities, and some people just aren't ready for it, if you know what I mean. What are your plans once you get that first paycheck?
Oh, I want to give it all to my boys, man. No, I'm just kidding. I really want to just take care of my parents, to be honest.
My parents have spent their entire life putting me into the position I'm in right now. I want nothing more than to take care of them and make sure that the rest of their lives are as carefree as possible. I don't need glitz and glamour. I just need my loved ones cared for.
I believe that as well.
Good stuff. We'll be in touch if we have any other questions.
Yeah, you better touch me. What? What did I just say? The Milwaukee Bucks, they have a very strong guard-oriented lineup, so I want nothing to do with them. So, as you can see, I'm sort of drifting towards the Pistons over the other two teams.
1 and 2 spots. It also means it'll be a battle to see the floor with those two on our team. Are you prepared to fit into a rotation with them if it means you might not get all the minutes you feel you deserve?
I don't want to play here.
For me is that you guys seem to be set in your backcourt. I'm honored you'd like to pair me up with those two great players, but to be honest, I'm not really interested in coming to Milwaukee and having to fight for a starting role. I'm just a better player than that.
I don't know about all that. I'm a better player, but
Let's see.
whatever.
One more question.
Awkward silence again.
We realize that here in Milwaukee, we don't have the appeal of a Los Angeles or a New York or a Miami. We tend to look for players
No,
who
you
are
don't.
proud to be part of this organization. Someone who can really take pride in being a Milwaukee Buck.
Who could take pride in being a Milwaukee Buck? I'm not sure.
I don't
I
know, to
honestly
be
don't
honest
know.
with you. I'm still so young. I haven't played a single minute in the NBA yet, so I don't feel that I can tell you with any certainty that I'm going to play my entire NBA career for one team.
It's the truth. It's a very long pause. I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, that didn't
What am
go
I
quite as
doing?
I expected. We'll see you at the draft.
Alright. And here's the draft. Just gonna look over the draft summary right now, just to see what it looks like. 2012 draft. Do you think there'd be like some music behind this, like the regular draft? Looks like they want me going to the Portland Trail Blazers. And look at my position. I'm a point guard / point guard. That's interesting.
Good evening.
As you can
and
see, my
welcome to the
stats,
2012
they were
NBA
pretty
Draft.
decent, to say there was the
For 60
rookie
of the world's
showcase,
most
and I only got
talented and
limited play
dedicated young
time.
players, tonight marks the culmination of years of hard work as their dream of playing in the NBA moves closer to reality.
David
To
Stern,
all
I
the
think.
fans watching around
I was
the
about to
world
say
and
Dick,
those here with us tonight, thank you for joining us. And
I mean, that's
now
partially
to
true.
the task at hand.
He's not the nicest guy. I mean, he was pretty nice to Michael
With
Jordan,
the
but
first pick in the
that's about the
2012
extent. That was
NBA
way back
draft,
when, though.
The New Orleans Hornets select Anthony Davis from the University
Who else?
of Kentucky.
I did not expect that. Not at all.
With
I did
the
not
second pick
expect
in the
that.
2012 NBA Draft, the Charlotte Bobcats select Michael Kidd Gilchrist from the University of Kentucky.
Did not see that one coming at all, guys.
With the third pick in the 2012 NBA Draft, the Washington Wizards select Bradley Beal from the University of Florida.
Wow. They are really changing it up this
With the
time.
fourth pick in the 2012 NBA Draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Dion Waiters from Syracuse University. With the fifth pick in the 2012 NBA Draft,
Dion
the
Waiters.
Sacramento Kings select
215 pounds?
Thomas
That's
Robinson
quite a
from the
lot for
University of
6'4".
Kansas. With the sixth pick in the 2012
Okay.
NBA Draft, the Portland
Damian
Trailblazers
Lillard.
select Damian Lillard from
I could tell
Weber
you that
State
off the top of my
University.
head because they never pick anybody sixth in the draft.
With
I don't
the
think
seventh
they.
pick
I think
in
the
the
only positions that
2012
are really
NBA
common
draft,
are
The
either
Golden State Warriors select
the 11th,
Harrison
13th,
Barnes from the
and
University of
15th,
North Carolina.
and sometimes the 10th, but it's not as frequent.
With the
And
eighth
sometimes the
pick in
9th. That's not as
2012
frequent
NBA
either.
Draft,
The first is
Toronto
probably
Raptors
the
select
rarest. If you do
Terrence
horrible, you
Ross
get
from
lower
the
in the draft
University
and
of
get to better
Washington.
teams. But that's not always the best. And am I going to be
With
picked to
ninth
the
pick in
Pistons?
the
Let's
2012
see.
NBA Draft, the Detroit Pistons select the 21-year-old point guard from the University of Louisiana.
Yes,
at Lafayette.
got picked to the Pistons. That's amazing. As you can see, my stats at 13 points, 12 assists, 1 block, 1 rebound, and 3 steals. I think that's pretty good for a 5'7", 185-pound point guard. You know, it's not the best, but then again, you know, it's kind of hard to be amazing in the league. The rookie contract, I don't even know why they show that. It should be just like automatic, but whatever. And here I get some of my endorsements, you know, the He's Got Next and the special ones specific to yourself, I guess. I don't know, I'm kind of talking out of my ass right now. Excuse my language. And there's my Twitter and stuff. But this video is about to end, guys. Sorry for that little voice crack. This video is about to end. So if you haven't yet, subscribe, comment, like, and all of that and such. I guess I will see you guys later.
thought